Hello and welcome to UK Highland Photography here on YouTube. Today we're going to introduce to you the handheld light meter. In photography, the handheld light meter assists photographers with regard to the lighting setups. This could be either continuous lighting or it could be flash lighting. So let me give you an example of how handheld light meters do work. So I want to take some self-portraits of myself. Now the first photograph I'm going to take of myself is under continuous lighting. I'm shooting this video, and to shoot this video I need continuous lighting. So I'm going to use this continuous lighting within my studio to take a portrait photograph of myself. So with using the light meter, this is how I do it. I turn around my camera. So, to see my camera, I press the information up and I see that my camera is on a shutter speed of 125th of a second. So what I do is I come down here, I tell the Sekonic light meter that I'm shooting under continuous lighting conditions, and then I program in 125 of a second. Then I go back to my camera and I see that my camera is on an ISO of 800. So what I have to do now is I've got to tell my light meter that my camera is on an ISO of 800, which I have done here. Now what I do is I open up this dome and then I hold the light meter in front of me and I press this button. And that tells me now that I need to be on an aperture of f2 within my camera. So what I do now is I set my aperture to f2. Now that I've got that, I can now take my self-portrait photograph. So here we go. And it should be coming up on screen now. So as you can see, that's worked pretty well. I've used an aperture of f2 as the light meter suggested under continuous lighting conditions. Now this time round I'm going to take a photograph of myself again, but this time I'm going to use flash lighting. So what I have to do this time is I don't have to touch my camera's shutter speed or ISO because again it's the same. So it's 125, ISO here it's 100, but this time I need to take a light meter reading of the actual flash. So what I do this time is I close up the dome and I hold it this way, and then I press this button and now it's waiting for the flash. So here we go. Oops, sorry, switched it on. There we go, got the flash. So now the Sekonic light meter tells me that I need to program f22 into my camera to get the correct exposure. So I turn my camera around, bring up the information screen, and then I dial in f22. And if I turn that around, and then if it's just take a photo, there we go, it pops up on screen, so you see that. So there you go, as you can see, the light meter was actually correct. It was an aperture of f22 that I wanted. So there you go guys, there was our basic introduction into handheld light meters, which assist the photographer with multiple lighting setups or to take light meter readings of continuous lighting, such as like videography, for example. So anyway guys, remember to subscribe to the channel, and when you get the time, check out our online shop over at www.ukhighland.com.